Welcome back, students. So the previous class, so we finished about a work related, and as well as the one problem also finished in the based on the power. Let us, I want to discuss you about a power related based on the power. Again, I would like to tell you another problems, that is like we can take from our material only. You take as the one problem. See the continuation, that is the page number 130 again, because in the previous class also we discussed one problem on the basis of power, and one more problem is there on the basis of power. It is also very important, problem number 3, and the page number will be 130. You take a page number 130. Yeah, I'll read the question. Very simple question is given. Find the useful power. Useful power is used in the pumping of. So there is a 3425 meter cube of water. How much water is lifted? There is a volume of water is given. The volume of water is lifted per hour from a well 8 meter deep. So the water lifting from a deep of a well is deep is given as 8 meter. From the deep, volume of water is lifted is 3425 meter cube. So you write here whatever the given data, volume of water is given 3425 meter cube, and in a time of 1 hour, you take 1 hour, that is 3600 seconds. We should convert into seconds, because 60 into 60 it becomes 3600 seconds. So that here is asking useful power, is asking power of useful. But supposing 40% of horsepower is during the pumping is wasted. How much is wasted? So 40% is wasted. How much power is to be used to lift the water? 60%, because out of 100 there is a 40% is wasted. When 40% wasted in the sense is 60% is used to lift the water. How much of water is lifted? That is 3425. It's not given a mass, that we have to get the mass also. So here is the deep is given, height is equal to 8 meter is given, and here we know power is nothing but a power of engine is nothing but a, that is we can say in percentages, no, output power. Actually we can say efficiency is equal to P naught by Pi. Is asking useful power Pi is equal to, in terms of percentage we can say 100, no, then 100 by N into P naught we can. Shall I take like this? Therefore here you take a N value. We are given as how much it is to be utilized. 60 is utilized, so that you will take N is equal to directly 60%, because 100 is there, no, is asking Pi, input power is asking how much power is to be used. So P naught you write here, Pi is equal to 100 by N into P naught is work done by time. There are water is lifting, so here instead of this Pi you take 100 by N into mgh by T. H is there 8 meter, G is you take 9.8 or 10, your wish. So it is based on the problem you take, and T is nothing but there will be a given is 60 into 60. Time will be given 3600, and we don't know mass, so that you get a mass. Mass is equal to volume into density. Mass is how much is given, volume is how much is given, 3425. Density of water, you remember everyone, density of water is fixed, 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. It is a water density. Clear? It is given as 10 power 3 kg. So that you write here 10 power 3, it is mass. Now it is converted. Volume is given. Now we converted as into a mass. So now we know mass. Now we know H. Now we know time. Now we know efficiency. Then you get power is. It is the useful power. You say useful power will be, that is Pi is equal to, simple it is 100 by, you say 60 into m. How much is m? 34. Here you write 3425 into 10 power 3 into G10 into 8 by 60 into 60 or 3600. So that power is equal to useful power. You cancel 0. Of course you cancel 0. Here also you cancel 0. So 3425 into 10 power 3 into 8 by, it is 6 6 is 36, right? 36 into 3, 6. Again 6 6 is 36, 3. And here it is 6 into 3. 6 3 is 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 216. So it may be approximately, we may get 6 6 is 36, no, 36 into this. So it is approximately we may get the 216. So the power will be, you simplify this, is roughly it is 12 after simplification 6851.852. It is the approximation value of power. So it is given in the watts. Suppose it is asking in horsepower. So that for horsepower what we can take, 1 horsepower is equal to, we can say 746 watts. You want to convert into horsepower now. Suppose you divide this 6851.852 divide with 746, then it is has to be converted into horsepower. So that the horsepower will be, power is equal to, we may get it is a 176 horsepower. So this is the given question, and which is also very important. This is also very important related to the power related problem. You go through this also question, right? And there is another question is there on the basis of power. Continuation, fourth question. Look at here, fourth question. So the page number is same. See the question everyone, fourth question. Read properly and you write the given data. What is the given? You write on the paper. After writing that all given data, then use the formula. Then you will get the ultimately answer. So out of these 3 problems, one will come in the final exam. There are 3 problems are there on the basis of power. So out of these 3, one will be there in the final examination. That's what you read this and you do this and you practice it. Same page number 130 only. Question number will be 4. Right? Here you look at the question. A pump is required to lift a 600 kg of water. How much water lifting the pump? You write given data. That's what? 600 kg water lifted by the pump per minute. Time is given 1 minute. Of course, you convert into 60 seconds. 1 minute is nothing but you take as 60 seconds. From a well of deep is 25 meter given and ejected it with a speed. The speed is given as 50 meter per second. That pump is lifting the water from a well of deep 25 meter and mass of a water is lifting 600 kg per minute and with a speed is 50 meters per second. Calculate the power required to perform the task. So here is asking to perform the task, calculate a power. So power is nothing but a work done by time. Every time it is only the formula for the power is work done by time. But it is lifting and it is moving. The water is moving from the pump now. You take a work done which is in the form of potential and as well as the kinetic energy. So the power is equal to, you take a m common, gh plus half v square by t. Very simple. So power is equal to, mass of a water is given 600, g you take a 10, h you take a 25 plus v you take a 50 square by 2 and 60 it is. So 0, 6, 1, 6 tenths. Power is equal to, it is 250 you write because 25 into 10, here is 50 into 50 by 2. Simple, right? So here you write again 25, it is 2 ones, 2 25s. So power is equal to 10 into 250 plus 25 into 50. Yes, you multiply 50 into 25 like this. 5 zeros, 5 5s are 25. 0, 2 ones, 2 zeros, 2 10, 2 5s are 10. 1250 will get. Here you write 1250. Now you add this 10 of 1500. Therefore, power will be, we can say like this, 15,000 watts. Suppose if he is asking in kilowatts, then you say in kilowatts, that is about a power is equal to 15 kilowatt. KW kilowatt. So this is the power related problem. So which are important problems? These are the problems which are very very important related to the power. Right, you're supposed to go through these three problems which was given in the material, and as well as in the Telugu Academy textbook also given these questions. Yeah, right. So other problems are there on the basis of work energy theorem and work done. So I'll tell you one more problem. See, I'd like to tell you one problem not related to the power, some other problems on the basis of this conservations and basis of work energy theorem and the kinetic energy as well as the potential energy related. Another problem is there in our material. You go through that, open the material, page number 122, question number 6. Question number 6. You read question number 6. Question number 6. Question number 6. Page number 122. So the question I'll read. A block of mass is given 1 kg moving on the horizontal surface with a speed. How much speed? A block of mass is given 1 kg moving with a speed is 2 meter per second. The body moving and enter through a patch ranging from given as 0.10 x1 to x2 is given as 2.01 meter. See, that is entering from this much to this much. The retarding force on the block is, this range is inversely proportional to x over this range. So there is a restoring force acting or retarding force acting on the block of mass moving. There it is to be minus k by x, inversely proportional to this. So that there is a given x is less than 0.1 less than x less than 2.01, and here x is equal to 0, then x is less than 1 and x greater than 2.1. So k is equal to, you take as the k value also taken as 0.5 joule. What is the final kinetic energy and speed? Kinetic energy and speed of the block as it crosses the patch. So there is a one patch, the block which is moving through, given a patch from x1 to x2, and as it leave this is asking final speed and the final kinetic energy, that is we can say k2 and v2 is asking. This is the given question. Here we should understand properly, then only we can. So there will be a work done is equal to, there will be a given as the in terms of an x1 and x2, no? So that you would say f of x into dx. Variables are given, so that you take like this, f of x dx. Of course there is f of x is nothing but you take as the retarding force, and work done is nothing but there is a change in kinetic energy because it is moving with velocity from 2 meter per second to final. So that you are right here, the work done we can take as the change in kinetic energy. Final kinetic energy minus k2 minus k1. Here you write this k1 and k2, and after that substitute these values, then we'll get the final answer. Look at, so here k2 minus k1, which is equal to integral of minus kx by x into dx, the ranging from 0.10 to 2.01. Here k2 we have to get minus 1 by 2 m v1 square is equal to, you take a k minus k common, 0.10 to 2.01 1 by x dx. Here you substitute now the values which is given, or else you take a k2 is equal to this, take this side, right side, and it is becomes positive, minus k integral 0.10 to 2.01 1 by x dx. Of course we know 1 by x dx is nothing but a log x. So k2 is equal to, here you write a values, mass of the block is given 1 kg, speed is given 2 whole square minus k into, for this integration of 1 by x dx. See, in the previous class also I told you, for the integration of 1 by x, which represented as the log x, base e from 0.10 to 2.01. So that here it is k2 is equal to, it is 4, no, you take a 4 by 2 minus k value as given as 0.5, because k, look at here, 0.5. Here you substitute log of base e x, first you substitute 2.01 minus log of base e 0.10. So here 2 ones, you take a 2 2's. So k2 is equal to, say it is 2 minus 0.5 log base e 2.01. Actually we don't know, then we should use the logarithmic tables. By using the logarithm table only we should get, right? So here also we can take log a minus log b, no, then we can also write like this, log a by b, that is 2.01 by 0.10. So we can cancel, then we'll get ultimately it is 2, right? Or it is k2 is equal to 2 minus 0.5. After simplification, approximately we'll get the answer is, it is after simplification I am telling, this is maybe see the final simplification after substituting this value and multiply with 0.5, then we may get 1.5. k2 is equal to 2 minus 1.5, no, then k2 is equal to 0.5. This is the final kinetic energy for the given performance, or for the given task. k2 will be 0.5. Sir, what about the final speed? k2 is equal to 1 by 2 m v2 square, right? Is asking also speed, no? k2 is there, 0.5 is equal to 1 by 2, mass is 1, v2 square. So v2 square is equal to 0.5 into 2. So v2 square is equal to 2 into 5, 1. So v2 is equal to 1 meter per second. See, like this the question related to the work energy theorem and work done related problem. Clear? So this is the one question which is given in our material, right? I'll see the another problems. If any problem is there, then I'll tell you. Yeah, there is another question is there related to the power. So I want to tell you related to the power question. So the question number, page number same 123, page number is 123, question number 11. So this is also important question because it is related to the power, no? Question number will be 11. So you read the question first properly, what is given, once you check, then after given data, after reading the question, then everyone write the given data, right? After writing the data, then use the formula. Right, see the question. An elevator can carry a maximum load. So the elevator plus passenger is given. That is, elevator in the sense is, you say lift. The lift is carries the maximum load 1800 kg, is moving up with a constant speed. That elevator is moving up, that is we can say lift. Here there is a given mass is equal to 800 kg. Load plus passenger, that is the person. So that how much can it is takes, you can say 1800 kg. There is a given is 1800 kg it is. Which one? that can take, okay, is moving up with a constant speed 2 meter per second. That elevator is moving up. The frictional force opposing the motion, there will be a frictional force is acting. Opposing the motion is 4000 Newton is acting. Determine the minimum power to delivered by the motor to the elevator in watts as well as in the horsepower. How much power is to be required to move the elevator up to oppose the frictional force, because there will be a frictional force is acting. Therefore, there will be a frictional force is acting, no, to oppose that. So that here speed is given, then you write a power is equal to force into V. That's all, because we should get a resultant force. Then when lift is moving up, there will be a force is equal to, it is opposite to the frictional force is moving. So that you write here that is the weight of the lift mg plus there is a frictional force Fr. That whatever the frictional force is acting, no, you take that like that. So that mg is nothing but a mass of the lift 1800 and g is nothing but acceleration due to gravity plus there is a frictional force is acting 4000. So this is the force acting, because weight is acting downward, frictional force is acting upward. So that here you take a resultant will be F is equal to, it is 18,000 plus 4,000. See, approximately will get 18 plus 2. So 22,000 will get the Newton force. This is the frictional, this is the resultant force is acting. So that suppose the power is balances in this force, then power will be, that is power is asking, no, force we know 22,000 and V we know 2. So that here you multiply this, 2 2s are 4 and 4 it is watts. But is also asking in horsepower, no. Therefore 1 horsepower is equal to, that we know, 746 watts. So we should get in horsepower, no, 1 watt is equal to, it is 1 by 746 watts horsepower. So that you divide here, power is equal to 4 divided by 746 horsepower. Suppose you divide this, we may get approximately 59 horsepower. So this is the another problem on the basis of power related question. Clear? And I'll check the problems. If any other problem is there, then we'll do. Yeah, till that you go through that question. Of course, there are no problems. You look at the very short answers till now. Whatever we finished till now, you look at the questions on the basis of this whatever we finished. Okay, because work, power, energy is finished. And another topic is there, that is related to the collisions. So before going to the collisions, we should know what are the questions on the basis of this work, power. So the question number, page number 124. Very short answers question. Question number 1, state the conditions under which a force does no work. So there is no work is asking. State the condition under which a force does no work. Of course, we can do, that is a displacement of a body 0. If displacement is body is 0, therefore there is no work. And the force and displacements are perpendicular, also there is no work. So define work, power, energy, state their units. We know work, we know power, we know energy. Energy in the sense is capacity to do work. Of course, energy and work are same units. Power is nothing but that is work done per unit time. Just now we finished. And the same way, question number 3, state the relation between the kinetic energy and momentum of a body. It is which was given in the March 2011 as a question number 4. Derive the relation between the kinetic energy and momentum. And the fourth question, state the significance or a sign of work done by the force in the following. That is positive work done, negative work done, zero work done. That we know already we finished. And as well as you look at the question number 6, state the sign of the work done force in the following. That or given positive work, again the same question. State if each of the following statement is true or false. Give the reason for your answer. The total energy of a system is always conserved no matter that internal and external forces on the body are present. First question, yes, true it is, because total energy remains conserved, no? That mean here constant it is. Energy will be constant. So that is true. And the work done by the earth gravitational force is keeping the moon in its orbit for its one revolution is 0. Yes, also it is true. Like that, these are the questions related to on the basis of the work power energy. So actually this is about a work power energy. I told you in the previous, this chapter actually contains two topics, one related to the work power energy and another related to what? There will be a collisions. So that topic is another topic which is related to the collisions. Clear? The collision we have to start in the next next class. I am going to start because this is the today's class, and thank you very much. We'll see in the next class. Thank you.